And Lehens, you know, uses his pots, and he does hit full health once again. Basically, they're looking for a dive, actually, to flash on in. There's no cleanse, and they might just get this kill. There it is, first blood. It does go over to the support, but they deny a massive wave in the bottom side.
Yeah, ton of fight. Yeah. I mean, I think it's the right call not to contest it. Obviously, oh, they are still lucky. This is dangerous.
Yeah, about the right call. They're still going in. A lot of damage. You know, the root comes in. They're threatening it. They're trying to push the Pantheon off of this one. Calyx is coming in, and now the Spirit Rush used. They want a pick on someone. That is a Xin Zhao. It's only level 5. The taunt follow-up is huge, but now we got Vikla with a 3-man knockup. Isn't enough damage. They're going to get one. The flash on in for Calyx blocks the W. That was insane. And now the follow-up comes in. Vikla super low. He's running away from a Kalista. That's never going to work. He goes down, and Kellen is the only one left. Gnomsim, a big fight.
I just don't know why BNK FairX are going for this. They win.
Gideon is nowhere near this. Meanwhile, Diable is getting dove, and this is where Gideon was. He wanted to go for the dive onto...
Utilizing this and just the power it gives in skirmishes, because not only do you get extra beard damage, but you can proc it repeatedly and fight for the healing.
Flash comes in, the charm as well, and Viklas is dead! It's enough damage, and Vikla had no chance. And Clear just essentially abandoning the lane.
Gideon's coming with ult.
Yeah, Gideon's coming over. And they back away already, so maybe looking to trade turrets at this point, but the Jace is just enjoying so much free gold.
They might push back in here, though.
Yeah, Lehens comes on over, just trying to survive, I guess. Not really sure. Very early, very broken up here from Gnomsim. It's just 2 free kills given over to Diable.
Yeah, and then a TP comes in top to defend the tower as well.
What was that?
Felt like a bit of managing to capitalize on those advantages, but still, a 2,000 gold lead. It's still comebackable at this point. I think it's a thing to say for BNK FairX, but the game is in a volatile spot. And as the map starts to open up, as we see towers taken, this tower is going to go down. That top tower, only 1 plate left on it for BNK FairX, means the more open the map is, the more value the Shen ult has, the more value the Pantheon ult has.
They even deny CS on this turret. I mean, Gnomsim, they made a big play on the bottom side. It was just not ahead of the play, and there wasn't really a reaction here from BNK. And now we got a Shen on top of the Submarine Ahri, as Vikla not going to respect the brush. They might be able to trade a kill back on the Lehens. Maybe give this one over to Raptor, or even just Diable again. No, they're not going to waste Diable's time. He's got farming to do, and they'll just give that kill over to Raptor. So a little bit of a consolation prize.
Yeah.
Vikla, though, does go down for the 3rd time. BNK
think you're kind of okay with that if you're BNK FairX. If you're trading 1-for-1 and Lehens is using his ultimate.
I've been casting with Jonah Strong for a very long time.
You know who else is kind of minion pilled?
Jonah Strong?
Chovy.
Chovy. That makes sense. He Chovies them all the time.
And you know what? They're not even fighting the dragon, so what does it matter?
Yeah. He'd have his ult back already. Rumble's OP. It's at the same time.
Yes, I think they're somewhat aware.
They know this is happening. They're just going to ult in, and they're going to try to turn on a Calyx, who is running away, but instead it's just Diable left in a really rough spot, and the objective does go over. Now they're going to sweep on a Calyx, looking to get this kill, and they might just be able to. Charm comes in. BNK, eventually, they get the shutdown. That's a lot of gold over to Vikla, who does pick up the kill.
Yeah, a lot of gold going in. I mean, Diable nearly got blown up immediately in that play, and KFX to walk in, then potentially you can get an Atakan off of 1 fight.
Yeah, you do see Gnomsim are trying to get some deep vision here, and Raptor is essentially just saying no. Now he's going to go in. He's taking a ton of damage, and now the follow-up comes in. Finally, he gets his ult off, though, at the very last moment. Raptor also gets the kill. He's kind of not a person at this moment. He's so low, so it's not like they can turn this into an objective, but still a 1 fight for BNK. Gnomsim immediately ult smartly, and now Lehens taking a ton of damage. He just got here. He just ulted in, and now he's dead. Again, a very broken up play, I think, from Gnomsim. They're not really all on the same page.
Yeah, that first death, not a big issue, right? Lehens can ult back. That second one, a lot more of an issue. This Atakan gonna get secured.
Yeah, I mean, Gideon's not here. Now he's gonna ult in, and maybe they win the fight, but no, Raptor stays alive once again. And a kill did go over to Diable as well. They don't have their Kalista. Calyx still pretty scary, as is Gideon, though. Big equalizer onto that Pantheon, and now Clear looking to clean up this fight. It might just be able to do so. Still on the chase, but they say, hey, we got the objective. We got a couple of kills as well. Let's just back away and take our wins.
Ooh, man, Kellen.
Yeah, still playing with their food here, and I think Notion are going to pay for it. Not sure about this one. Trying to stop the backs. And they get punished. Just another kill on the board.
It's one of these situations where, you know, you lose the objective. He has a knock-up stacked up. He stacked it up on the ward, was going to look for the knock-up there, doesn't find it. And then that would obviously set up Jiu.
They're still hounding this Ahri down. I mean, Shen will come in eventually. The root comes in, though, and now Calyx in a bit of trouble. But it's a trade of ults, and it's a maneuver by BNK to come up here and take the turret down.
Yeah, forces him back, and no ult for Lehens available there, so had to kind of disengage from the situation. We'll see Kingen getting some value.
Gage's ult just comes up right now. Charm, though, onto Raptor, and now their jungler's taken away. They have to go for the fight to BNK. It's not getting low enough, and that's a couple of kills, and they don't even need the smite. As Flashes come in, barely clipping Kingen with that ultimate, but Diable, ooh, just barely saved by Kellen. And that should be enough. Jiu also being hounded down here. Should eventually just burn. There it is. Nearly takes out Clear. Kind of a close fight, all things considered, but still BNK come out ahead big time.
Little scrappy there.
Fate's call. Well, by the way, Lehens was the one waiting on the bush, waiting for the play. And now he's the one that has to be saved once again. Diable in a bit of trouble, but he's got cleanse, and he does get away. Kellen getting low as well. A ton of damage coming out from Kingen, but again, they're just not finishing off the targets, and Diable's just able to go ham in this fight. Has a triple kill. Could look for the Penta, but it doesn't look like Gnomes want to give that over.
At this point, they have to commit so much, and sure, they get Diable's summoners, but they're not in a position to capitalize on that. The game is looking
for so long, and now it just looks like BNK were winning the whole time in this game. Jiu in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down, nuked by Diable, who's got 10 kills in this game. And, I mean, there's nothing much that Calyx can do alone.
Just used Equalizer. He has it again.
Yeah, that's Rumble. He's level 17 now. And Lehens trying to buy some time. You see Calyx is just backing up on the top side. The game is over, guys, as just a couple of extra kills are given over. There's the Nexus. BNK take the first game.
And I genuinely think you look at that early, even